Colin Kaepernick, of course, is still being talked about. Nike, of course, released their Just Do It commercial. He is the face of their 30th anniversary campaign. Kaepernick, of course, who has not played in the NFL since 2016. Last year, his jersey was still in the top 50 of all jerseys, player jerseys purchased. The folks were buying his San Francisco 49ers number 7 jersey. Well, instead of buying that jersey, Kaepernick actually released his own. It's a black jersey, the number 7. It is called "I'm with Cap." You see it right there. It is all stitching. The adult jersey is $175. The junior jersey is $100. He put it up on his site yesterday. Then this happened. Out of stock. They sold out literally within minutes. Now, all the earnings will be sent to his Know Your Rights Camp, a free campaign for youth funded by Kaepernick, intended to raise awareness on self-empowerment and interacting with law enforcement. And so, and in fact, if you on Instagram, T.I. Posted under that, he said, "Cap, when you get some more, I need 12 dozen." Do the math, y'all. That's 25 grand worth of jerseys. And so I was texting Colin Kaepernick that last night about this. I was like, because I've been asking him for 3 months, like, dude, where's the jersey? Because I'm not wearing Houston Texans gear. Right. And he's like, man, the jerseys are coming. Jerseys are coming. And literally, he sends me the text. He's like, man, they all gone. I was like, bruh. I'm like, bro, what's up? Like, where the jerseys? Right. You know, but to sell out is real good. And also, just so y'all know, so get a shot of this. And so this here, of course, is an art piece. Just so y'all know where we stand here, and see if you can get a shot of that. The art piece on the wall. And so I was presented that particular art piece yes, I know I'm throwing y'all a curveball. Yes, I am. Milton Bowens, y'all, did that art piece that's on the wall there. He's in Sacramento. I gave a speech there for Mayor Kevin Johnson. And this was a piece that he actually did just for me. And as you can see, he has, of course, John Carlos and Tommy Smith, Muhammad Ali, their images, and, of course, Colin Kaepernick as well. And so we have that hanging here in the office. Now, what's interesting also, there's some conservative university that announced that, again, they're not going to allow any Nike gear. And I had, of course, I had to tweet homeboy. Liz, go ahead. It's amazing to me. You got the mayor in Louisiana, and I got to pull up again this guy who's a conservative president of this university, saying, "Oh, we're not going to have Nike gear because how they're disrespecting the troops." I guess he never heard of hashtag Veterans for Kaepernick. Right. I think look, the conservative university, the mayor sending out a memo to his Rexham Park or something along that thing that we are not to buy any Nike paraphernalia. It's just, at this point, I think it doesn't bode well for conservatives who, present themselves as being constitutionalists and defenders of your First Amendment right, opposed to Colin Kaepernick exercising his First Amendment right and saying what he feels and being passionate about that. At this point, I think we really need to move beyond the conversation and this whole up or down about whether he was disrespecting the flag or disrespecting, the armed forces, and kind of really move beyond, how we can resolve the issues that he was bringing attention to, which is police brutality. And I know, we're supposed to be talking about. But they don't want to do that, Liz. They don't want to have that conversation because what they want, because they don't even want to own up to the fact that every time a police officer who has beaten somebody, who has brutalized somebody, there's an American flag that's on their uniform. They don't even want to own up to that. It's on their uniform, and they're doing it under the color of the law. Right. I mean, look, there's no defense there for the hypocrisy that you can see. The reality is, as a conservative, I believe that he has the right, and he should exercise his First Amendment, to speak out when he sees injustice. And I think that, you're just being a hypocrite when you say that he shouldn't have done that. And Nike, I say it again, they not only made a business decision to bring him in on that campaign, but they also are saying publicly that we support this social justice issue. And they're going to fare. I just think it's ridiculous that people are burning their shoes and everything that's related to it.
They get stuck on stupid.
Right to decide.
Spencer, go ahead.
And Liz, the hypocrisy is not just the First Amendment piece. It's this notion of, let's say, being a libertarian and being free from state oppression, and this notion of sanctioning violence against black folks, this notion that we are going to block out that black lives have value, right? We're going to block that up.
Extension, Spencer. They didn't say anything about black lives not having matter. What they said was, this is a company that supports a message that they don't agree with.
Who is they?
They
Because I've heard that multiple times.
No.
Who is they? Because I've heard that multiple times. And my issue is this. We think about how the movement for black lives and how organizers and civil rights organizers have been doing this work for a very long time. We saw the fluke and whack march that took place with white supremacy here in D.C.
Right.
It didn't go the way it was supposed to go. Colin Kaepernick sold out of his jersey in less than a couple of hours. That's a sign. We are electing black people and people who represent people's voices in the primaries this year. And the movement is currently working, and people are upset, salty, and mad about it, and I don't care.
Speaking of salty, this guy who's the president. This guy who's the president of Truett McConnell University, again, it's conservative university, Emir Caner. He goes, so his university, we're no longer going to be wearing any Nike gear. America has sacrificially given my family the freedoms we enjoy today. My wife, who was raised under the oppression of socialistic communism, became a citizen 5 years ago, joyfully pledging allegiance to these United States and her flag. Then for Nike to then hire Colin Kaepernick, a person known for wearing pigs on his socks, mocking law enforcement, kneeling against our flag, and mocking our troops is reprehensible to my family and to the Truett McConnell family. But I've never seen Emir Caner say anything about police brutality.
And that's the issue.
I've never seen him join a Jim Wallace or Father Michael Flager or other white ministers standing up for folks who are being beaten. They call themselves pro-life, but they say nothing when somebody's life is being taken who was shot unarmed by a cop. So I'm like, I don't want to hear they BS.
Yeah, there is no acknowledgement in that statement that you just read about black life.
Right. I mean, of course, because they're not going to say that.
Yeah.
So, Liz, your final comment on this topic.
I just restate that they have the constitutional right to be as ignorant as they choose to be and to have actions that are just, I think, stupid related to burning Nike equipment. And we should continue to respect and honor Colin Kaepernick's decision to exercise his rights to speak out on injustice.